All right, what's cracking? Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? You know the routine. Gonna take a minute, get some people on here. If you're seeing this, jump on, say hello. Let me know where you're at. Hello, hello, hello. It's still a little early, but you guys, most of you get up and should be out and about. Those of you over in the western side of the United States, still fairly early over there, but we'll get it cracking. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week going? What a week it has been. It is February. What's today? 3rd. Today's the 3rd. Is that right? February 3rd. It's already February. I think, does anybody else feel like June was just kind of like a test run for 2023? Or is that just me? Anyway, how's everybody doing? A lot coming up, a lot going on. Um, busy week as always. Last week, as you could tell, last week I was in Omaha, Nebraska, visiting the boy. Um, Turned 20 years old. I'm going to talk about parenting here in a little bit. It kind of ties in with some of the weekly shows that we had, some of the shows that we had this week. And I'm back in the home office, as you can see, and it is no warmer here than it was out there. And apparently, there's a lot of bad weather going on around the country right now. Anyway, so and we'll talk about we're gonna talk about that here in a little bit as well. Ice storms and whatnot. So let's well, let's talk about it now. Ice storms. I'm at the gym yesterday morning, fairly early. Couldn't sleep, so I just went to the gym, and I get a text message from our producer, Steve, who is out there in Tennessee, and all three of his vehicles tree landed on him, and that fortunately everybody's okay. So Steve, when you watch this later on or whatnot, glad that you guys are okay out there. But it absolutely crazy, just crazy how much ice it got on the trees in all three of his vehicles. So he's all right. We're happy that Steve and his family are okay. Who else has experienced weather? I saw down in, where was it, Dallas, Texas, area, that Middle Texas area, big storms and stuff down there. Crazy. I think our buddy Carl Monger down there from Gallant Few Patriot Challenge, which is going on right now for the entire month of February. Make sure you check it out. Shout out to Gallant Few. We love you guys. Uh, Texas got cold down there. They shut down a lot of stuff down in Texas area. So weather's just kind of crazy right now. It is currently, the sun's out. It was blizzard, snowing a little bit this morning out here in the Pennsylvania area. As I look outside, the sun's out, but it is super windy and the temperature's about 12 degrees. So yeah, not very warm. So I'm kind of curious here. I'm gonna see if anybody else jumps on here. I kind of started this a few minutes early, I think. Um, but we will see. What else? Parenting. Let's talk parenting real quick because this is one of this topic. Obviously, those of you that have followed me for years know, Little Bird. I was a single parent for many, many years, um, and I'm seeing more and more podcasts, books, and stuff like that talking about parenting. And it was interesting this week because I was on two shows this week that'll come out here in a couple of weeks, and they asked me my opinion about parenting and whatnot. And here's the thing: be a good parent. Parents, we have a responsibility, and I'm gonna pick on the dads right now, fathers. We really need to be in our kids' lives, be there, spend time with them, and I get it. Stuff happens. We got to provide for the families. Go to work, so you can put food on the table, make sure there's a roof over their head. I'm not disputing any of that, but be there for your kids, even if it's spend 15, 20 minutes at night with them before they go to bed. Ask them about their day. Read a book to them, and obviously, read a book when they're younger. But as they get older, engage with your kids. I think that's a big thing that a lot of people aren't doing, or at least that's the perception that society sees with all the things that are going on in the world today. Is like, oh, what could have prevented this? Well, that person's one of their parents wasn't involved, or the father wasn't involved. Again, I'm picking on dads right now. But unfortunately, that's kind of what it's been. So, what are your thoughts on parenting? And if this is getting out there, make sure you guys share this, and let me know that you guys are out there. What's going on with the food stuff here? How many people have seen the eggs? Everybody's seen what's going on with the eggs, like the egg farm. I think there was an egg farm that got caught on fire or some shit like that earlier this week. More and more people. I saw a couple of what do you call them? Influencers, I guess, social media influencers that were saying, this is what's going on with your eggs, and this, that, and the other thing. And then they were showing a video of like, oh, this is there's plastic in my egg. Here's the thing. This is where it goes back to, you really need to think for yourself and do your own research, because the videos that they were showing were people that just can't cook. You're overcooking your eggs and stuff like that. So don't believe everything you see of what's going on. I'm not saying don't believe anything, but start researching and looking into that stuff yourself, because there was some stuff in there that was just absolutely like, you got to be kidding me. I can't believe people are saying this or doing this. And you should be watching out what you eat anyway, right? You should watch what you eat anyway. What else? Balloons. How many people have seen the balloon? Like I guess the new thing today is the spy balloon. Anybody else see that? I didn't get to do much reading on it this morning or anything like that, but there's spy balloons. Could be. Who knows? They're talking about China, and now that I said that, we're already getting shadow banned pretty heavily on this particular platform. So if you see this, and I did share this, so maybe a lot of you are watching on the my personal page, but it's I can't. I guess mainstream media never fails to disappoint when it comes to just stuff that they can cover, topics that they can cover. So anyway, what are your thoughts on the balloons? I'm just kind of curious. All right, let's dive into this here. We got some stuff coming up here. Right now, I mentioned Patriot Challenge. The entire month of February, we are participating in Gallant Few's Patriot Challenge. And that is, walk, run, bike, climb, workout, some type of physical activity to help raise money for Gallant Few's veteran programs that they have, and their programs they have are absolutely fantastic. I love this organization, and I've been blessed to know a lot of good people down there with this organization. The founder, Carl Monger, has been a mentor and a friend of mine for many years. So this is the one of the organizations that we support throughout the year. This month particular is their Patriot Challenge. It used to be Run Ranger Run. Now it's called the Patriot Challenge. Get involved. If you would like to join the HMG team to help raise funds for Gallant Few, great. If not, we'd love to, if you can make a donation, awesome. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. So we're going to be doing this for the entire month of February. So check it out. I just posted the link in the comments for that. Sticking with nonprofits, I'm going to talk about, my friends over at Team Addo. Team Addo, you might probably remember a couple weeks ago, I was down in Tampa, Florida, with my buddy, Mr. James Boggs, founder of Team Addo. And let me give a shout out real quick to Stephanie, who is the head of the board of directors now over there at Team Addo. So Team Addo is doing a Bronco giveaway. It is a brand new 2022 custom Ford Bronco. This thing is gorgeous. And JD, what's up, brother? How you doing? Stupid. Christina, good morning. Thank you guys for leaving comments. I thought I was alone. Team Addo. So the Bronco, it's a 2022 custom Ford Bronco. This thing is absolutely beautiful. If you'll see the pictures, maybe if I hit return, there you go. Now you can go see it. They're only selling 5,000 tickets. That's it. 5,000 tickets. Tickets, I believe, are $100. So if you buy one ticket, you got a 1 in 5,000 chance of winning. Great odds compared to a lot of other giveaways that are going on right now. And you could see the picture in the comments below. So if you buy a ticket, you got a 1 in 5,000 chance of winning the Bronco. On top of that, you're going to get the Bronco. If you win, you get the Bronco and $10,000 cash to go towards your tax and licensing and everything like that. I got a chance to sit in this thing and hands-on, absolutely beautiful leather interior, and the stitching is that blue color as well. So it's gorgeous. So make sure you check it out, and you can go in the comment sections below and follow Team Addo to buy your tickets. Sarah, good morning. Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate it. Thank you. Ken, what's up, brother? You're running late. I know. Where you been, man? I'm sitting here waiting for you. I appreciate it, brother. I'm just kidding. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see here. What else do we got? So, Patriot Challenge. Check that out. Make a donation. Thank you if you do, or become part of the HMG team. Register is in the comment sections below. Team Addo's Bronco giveaway. Starting tomorrow and all through the 11th, so February 4th through February 11th, the NRA's Great American Outdoor Show is going to be at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I'm going to be up there several days on and off throughout the week. So if you're going to the show, make sure you hit me up, DM us here, or if you got my phone number or whatnot, please let me know where you're going to be, what booth you're going to be at. We're going to be up there doing some interviews with several clients that we have and covering a couple of stories that we've been kind of putting together for the last couple months. If you've never been to the NRA Great American Outdoor Show, you really need to plan on coming out here next year, or if you can get here in the next few days, come check it out. It's phenomenal. For all of you hunting and fishing fanatics out there, this is your show. It's the world's largest outdoor expo, and it's freaking awesome. I love it. We have a good time. Sarah got you good. Yep, absolutely. We can do that. So yeah, we'll be up at the Great American Outdoor over the next week or so. In fact, maybe next week. That's probably where we'll do the live show. We did that last year from there. So check that out. HMG Beverage. I got to give our sister company a shout out. We got our subscription model is up now. You can go to hmgcoffee.com or hmgbeverage.com, either or. It's going to take you to the shop. If you go to hmgcoffee.com, it takes you right to the shop page and order some coffee. Portion of the proceeds goes back to Community Heroes to support Community Heroes. So check it out. We got ground and whole bean coffees. Our new blends are up. Our PRN, our lesson plan, Patrol was one of the newer ones, and First Due, all up on the website. Check it out, and you can subscribe. When you check out, you can click on the subscription button, and you can have coffee delivered to your house every single month. Doing a promo for you guys. Those of you that follow us here on Heroes Media Group, if you use promo code HMG at the checkout, you're going to get 10% off your purchase. And I'm doing that forever or until further notice. If you got to type in HMG and you'll get 10% off. Also, any orders over $50, free shipping. So check that out. And those of you that have gotten the coffee before, if you've drank our coffee, leave us a review. We'd love to hear your thoughts on it. We are also looking for brand ambassadors. HMG Beverage is looking for brand ambassadors. What does that include? Brand ambassadors will get swag, coffee, and they can make a little bit of coin on the side. So check that out if you're interested in that. Email Adam at HMG Beverage, and in the subject line put brand ambassador. So check that out. Let me see here. Jeff, 7 cups of the Brazilian. Yeah, maybe I should put a warning or label on that, JD. Is that what you're saying? Steven, what's up, brother? How are you doing this morning? I was supposed to call you last night. I didn't. I apologize. But those of you that were watching the show earlier this morning, Steven, that's him. Obviously, he's okay. Glad you're all right, brother. You and the family. Hope everything's better. So what else do we have? So check out the coffee. I'm going to bring this up here. Team Atto, we were just talking about you guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you very, very much. Make sure you guys go get your tickets and check out Team Atto. Win that Bronco. Some of you have asked about not only the coffee, but know that HMG Beverage has a spirit line, and we've been working on that diligently for the last several months, trying to get distribution situated and whatnot, because we have a distribution company that we're working with. It now looks like it's coming very, very soon with distribution and hopefully getting it to you directly, you the consumers directly. JD, the link is in the comment section up above, and I tagged them. And if you go to their Facebook page, you can see it as well. But if you were in the Tennessee area, and I know it's a little icy there in Tennessee right now, but if you go down to Short Mountain Distillery, which is in Woodbury, Tennessee, they carry our gin right now. Bricktown Brewery over in Springfield, Missouri, you can find it there as well. And thank you to both of those companies for your love and support of our gin, and this is something we've been looking forward to doing for a long time, and it's, things just take time, and those of you that know me for a long time know that I'm not the most patient person in the world. So but we're getting there, so we're moving forward. Hey, I got to give a shout out. We got our new sponsor to the network all year, Honor Brewing. Go check out Honor Brewing. Thank you guys at Honor Brewing for being on board with us for the year. Also, Alibi Tattoos. Barry and Poke, my man Poke is finishing up my arm here in the next couple of months. So if you're in Pennsylvania area and you're looking to get some ink done, strongly recommend Alibi Tattoo down there. And for Honor Brewing, we're going to be going down to Virginia here over the next couple of months and hopefully doing some video and live stuff down there at the brewery for you guys. So check it out. What do we got here? Mr. Boggs, what is up, brother? How are you? Going to email you about being a brand ambassador. I wish you would. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. JD, yeah, JD. So Phoenix, Arizona. You guys down there, crazy. The big game is coming up, and the PGA event is coming up. I had planned on coming down there and started looking at hotel prices and said to myself, you don't need to go that bad this year. Might, but probably unlikely. I will be in Arizona in March for sure. We got a veterans event that's going to be coming up down there, and I'll share that more later this month. So, yeah. Sarah, we're in Virginia, kind of up in, where is it? Just outside of DC, not Alexandria, well, kind of over in the Alexandria area, I believe. I forget what that is over there, like 304, whatever, one of 406, and one of those weird highway systems. They kind of weird over there. But I'll keep you posted on that when we go down there. Greatest team in football. We're not going to get started, Steve. Steven, we're not going to get started on that. Hey, listen, I appreciate you all jumping on this morning. This is great. And if there's something that you guys have coming up in your area that you want me to discuss, talk about, promote, just send me a DM, or you can email me, adam@heroesmediagrp.com, and we'll pump it out. So, yeah, thanks to the sponsors and whatnot. Let's get into some of the shows, because the shows this week, if you were listening to the show when I first started, I started talking about parenting and whatnot, and a lot of that kind of ties in with the theme with a lot of the shows this week. Clay shoot. You got a clay shoot coming up. Post it. If you got the flyer, post it, brother, please. First up in the queue, we got Ripple Effect, one of our newer shows on the network. This week, he speaks with Reverend Dr. Ken J. Gordon Jr., speaks on the responsibility of men during and after divorce and the power of a father's love for his children and the importance of the engagement of the father. And this is kind of what I was talking about at the beginning of the show. It's one of those things. Dads, and I'm kind of, I'm kind of throwing dads under the bus here with this. It's our responsibility. We get a lot of pressure, right? We make sure that there's a roof over their head, clothes on their back, food to eat. But more importantly, just being there, listening, being a listening and a sounding board for your kids. So make sure you check that out. Hey, those of you down in the Tampa area, Wynn just posted a clay shoot that's coming up. So make sure you guys check that out. It's in the comments below. So make sure you check out the Ripple Effect Fatherhood. Ripple Effect Fatherhood. Check it out. Great show. Next up, we have the Decision Hour. This week, I speak with my man X Anderson. That's what we're calling him, X Anderson. And we had a great conversation about fatherhood and business and success. And that show is actually going to post later today, but I'm bringing it up now. So make sure you guys check it out. Dads are heroes. That's awesome, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, they are. So that show is going to be coming up later today. Stay tuned for that. And real quick, guys, all of the shows that I talk about, I will post them, as you know, after this live, I will post them in the comment section below. But you can also find these shows right now at heroesmediagroup.com as well. Throwing that out there. Next up, environmentally friendly. Environmentally speaking, not always friendly. Environmentally speaking, the ladies over at Environmentally Speaking are always friendly. I'm really kind of haven't had enough coffee this morning apparently. This week's topic on Environmentally Speaking, the topic is conflict of aquaculture. Does anybody have to look up aquaculture real quick? Does anybody know what aquaculture is? Without looking it up, I'm going to tell you. Aquaculture is the farming of sea life for consumption. So like mussels, clams, various types of fish, and whatnot. They actually did an episode on aquaculture, episode 17, several months ago, last year, talking about it. But this particular episode this week, they're going to discuss a conflict of the use of submerged land that runs adjacent to the coastlines, and how it works is if you live on like the eastern shoreboard, the coastlines run out 3 nautical miles, and that's in charge. The state is in charge of that, right? So what happens when the jurisdiction fails on that? And they talk about the state's Coastal Resources Management Council that's in charge of this is leasing out that land. Can they do that? Should they do that? And whatnot. So you really, really need to check this out. So this is very interesting, especially if you live on a coastal area. And you see these farms, these aquaculture farms that are out there. So check that out. That's this week's Environmentally Speaking. Great episode. Next up, we have the Power of Investing in People podcast with our gal, Shay Sparks. This week, questions are you feeling the pressure at work or at home? Or maybe you're single and you're feeling the pressure to getting married. Or do you feel pressure from others to perform as a good guy or as a good gal? Her guest this week, John, has seen firsthand what has not been taught well or revealed in order to experience the empowered and fulfilling life. His commitment to doing the emotional and spiritual work to heal his trauma and befriend his shadow has benefited many audiences across the globe. He's committed to working on projects to help others with their struggles while empowering them to help others with their challenges. This is a pretty sweet episode. Make sure you check it out. The Power of Investing in People podcast. Let me see here. Spotted Halo, who's doing aquaculture? This particular show that was talking, it's Environmentally Speaking. Go check that out. Spotted Halo. You could check that out. It's that show's up. They're talking about what's going on up near Rhode Island area. Next up, our friends over at the Arms Room, and I had a great conversation with them yesterday. It was great talking with them. Topics this week, they're discussing emergency preparedness and the stocking up on commonly overlooked daily used items. How many of you, serious question, how many of you out there that are watching this right now, how many of you have like your emergency supply in like either downstairs or in a closet or whatnot? And what is it? What do you have? Like extra paper towel or toilet paper? Without going too crazy, canned goods, extra water, first aid kits. What do you guys have? Serious question. I want to hear your guys' answers. So that's this week's The Arms Room Show. They're talking about stocking up on commonly overlooked daily use items. Check it out. And if it's not something you're doing, you definitely want to listen to this episode because it's something everybody should start doing. Next up, we have Chasing Happiness. This week, the topic is how an engineer turned marketer is helping businesses thrive. On this podcast, they dive into the world of marketing and explore the journey of their guest this week, Prit, who transitioned from an engineer to a marketing professional. She shares her story on how she realized that engineering wasn't the career. You guys still there? My screen just went black. Shares her story, realized that engineering wasn't her career path, and found her passion in marketing. Talks about how she was faced with her culture and society to pursue a traditional career path, and how she overcame all of it. So check that out. Chasing Happiness. Let me see here. Hack Life is next with our man Joel Evan from Joel Evan Coaching. Another awesome episode this week. This week's guest, he was the first full-time sports nutritionist in the NBA, Mr. Douglas D. Grant, who is also the founder of Optimal Health Systems. And some of the topics that they talk about this week, why is the liver so important? What obstacles do top performers face in the world? How do you consistently be in a top performer? And the number one supplement that everybody should be taking. What do you think it is? Number one supplement that everyone should be taking. Listen to the Hack Life this week to find out. You follow Joel at Joel Evan Coaching on Facebook, and you listen to the shows there as well, or right here on Heroes Media Group. I see I'm getting a bunch of comments here. Let me catch up here. First aid kit stocked up. That's good. Ammo. So I get you too, huh? Yeah, you too. Does wine count? Absolutely. I think wine should count. Why not? We'll count it. I'll say wine counts. Let me see here. What else do we have? We have, next up, Label Free Podcast. This week, Flippa, which is the number one marketplace to buy and sell digital assets and businesses. This week's guest, Blake Hutchinson. He leads the team at Flippa. They're a leading marketplace globally to buy and sell sites, stores, digital properties. They empower individuals and companies to take control, to take ownership and thrive in this new small business economy. So check that out. That is this week's Label Free Podcast. Stay with me, folks. We got a few more. Next up, we got our friends over at Because Bikers Matter podcast. This past week, Dave was out in Vegas at the Mecum auctions watching history being made with the Curing Kids for Cancer this past weekend. They watched as a handmade helmet by Havana Customs being auctioned off to raise money to save children's lives. It's awesome. They've talked about this in the past. We brought it up here, and make sure you guys follow this page, Because Bikers Matter podcast. There was a guy that won the bid, paid for it, and then turned around and donated this unique helmet just to donate it back so they could raise more money. How awesome is that? That's freaking awesome. I love it when you hear stuff about doing stuff for kids. It's in a positive light. It's great. Because Bikers Matter podcast. Check it out. Next up, we got Pushing Back Chaos. Did you guys know that they're doing video now? Pushing Back Chaos. You should check it out. They got a new episode coming up here in the next couple of days. So check out Pushing Back Chaos. Here, you check them out. Follow them on their YouTube channel now as well. Next up, we got Time to Shine Today with our man Fergie. This week, helping women in unresolved careers pivot towards their second act success. This week's guest, Shannon Russell. She's an entrepreneur, career coach, and the host of Second Act Success podcast. Shannon spent over 16 years as a television producer in New York and Los Angeles. She then pivoted to open up her own business running a Snapology franchise teaching children STEM education. Very important. Now, as a certified career coach, Shannon added another venture to the mix, which is Second Act Success, which is a podcast. She coaches women how to change careers, start a business, and follow their creative passion to the fullest. Awesome. Check it out. Time to shine today. What do we got next? You guys still with me? You're still with me. Some of you still with me. We got your 6 at 6 with the People's Patriot Project. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go check it out. Follow the People's Patriot Project, please. They do good show and a live show every Sunday night. Check it out. Ubaldi Reports, just facts, no fiction. Listen, with all the political stuff that's going on, you want to stay up to beat and guys that actually think for themselves when it comes to this stuff. Go follow Ubaldi Reports. They do a couple shows, question and answers and stuff like that during the week, so check it out. Next up, pay very close attention to this one, the MSEC podcast. This week's topic is self-harm, how to spot the signs and what to do. Adolescent therapist Samantha Seagreaves discusses the topic of self-harm and what parents need to know in order to help their children. You guys, again, if you are, whether you're active duty, guard, reserve, veteran, and if you have kids at home right now that are still in grade school, follow Military Child Education Coalition. That's the name of the nonprofit organization. Their podcast, the MSEC podcast, they have a ton of resources that helps our military families. So please go check them out. See the resources that they have. They're there for you to use. So check it out. God's Good Table. Marine's got some stuff coming up. We're going to meet up with her later next week, so stay tuned for that. Follow them on Instagram. They have a ton of new videos and episodes. She's been doing a lot of question and answers on I just lost my train of thought on I want to say real food, like planting food and growing your own food and stuff like that. So check it out. It's great. Love it. It's tax season, right? It's tax season, getting ready for tax season. If you're a business owner, you know it's tax season. Go over, get help. You need some help. Check out my buddy Anthony over at My Tax Fella. Go to mytaxfella.com. Check it out. JB Auto Clothiers. We're going to be making some posts about them as well. We partnered with them. Great. They're suiting up transitioning service members with a custom made-to-measure suit, and is made here in the United States. So check it out. Alibi Tattoo. Check it out. Barry, Poke, you guys over there are great. Appreciate you. Honor Brewing, one of the newest sponsors of the network. Check it out. And then don't forget our sister company, HMG Beverage. You need some coffee in your life. Everybody needs coffee in their life. Go check it out. HMG Beverage or HMG Coffee. You get 10% off if you use promo code HMG. And orders over $50, free shipping. So check it out, hmgcoffee.com, hmgbeverage.com. That's it. That's all the time that I got today, folks. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Let's have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Think for yourselves. Don't believe everything that you see or read or watch on the news. Do some research on your own. God bless you. God bless America. We'll see you guys next week.